Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. So the New York starting five. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. And for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Cunningham. Duren with the screen on Brunson. Cunningham and Karl Anthony. New York with the ball. Pass to Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
So confident in the painted area. Josh Hart understands how to score inside.
Cunningham looking it over. Shoots over Brunson. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Right side Towns. Back to Brunson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Harris. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Fires from way outside. Rebound by the Pistons, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Towns with it. Duran picks him up. And that one's good. Towns.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look at Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
And here's Brunson, following the three-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Puts the move on, and it's laid in by Brunson.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
And let's take a look at Karl Anthony Towns' numbers. Last season, he played outstanding, and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Bridges passes to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Pass to Towns. Plenty of space. Duran pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Cunningham finds Harris. Back to Cunningham. The Knicks pull it in. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And here's Cunningham. He's coming off a 25-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 1. This their first look at this year's New York squad. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And that sends Cade Cunningham to the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Now here is Harris. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Hardaway. What a terrific move that was. Hardaway has got his second bucket.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Brunson against Cunningham. Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Brunson against Cunningham. Pass to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Off target with his 3.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Brunson after the basket by Detroit. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, let's see the vertical of Mr. Hardaway. Go ahead, sir. Pretty dunk.
Knicks trail by 8. Bridges outside. It's Hart on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Hart's got 9 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
The free throw drops for Towns.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Ivy, defended by McBride. Holland, no good.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Thompson against Bridges. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Ivy. Achua, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Inside, now Detroit moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, because he's got pretty good athleticism, Malik Beasley, when he gets to the cup, he's looking to score, folks.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, a big story this summer was Jalen Brunson signing a team-friendly extension, leaving an unprecedented amount of money on the table, but providing the Knicks with the opportunity to lock in this tight-knit core and contend in the East at the highest of levels for years to come.
Wow, a team to be reckoned with. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Here's Holland. Still yet to score. Stewart a screen. Thompson in the corner. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Bounce pass Robinson. Now here's Payne, covered by Beasley. Fires the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
McBride passes to Hart. Back to McBride. Pass to Achua. Now Robinson. Ivy defending. The 10-footer. The Knicks rebound. Robinson misses. Pistons leading by 7. There's the pick. And Thompson kicks to Ivy, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trying to get something going. Over in the corner, McBride drills it from outside.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Now, make no mistake, there's some big-time athleticism when you're talking about Malik Beasley. Rise up and finish at the cup.
Now here's Payne. Still scoreless. To the middle. Stewart with the steal. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Payne. And Thompson throws it down.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Payne up top. Ivy defending. Count it. Good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now, here's Ivy. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Here's Hart. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
First free throw is good. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Harris is checked in for Thompson.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
There's the lob to the hoop, and stolen by Achua. Here's McBride, and he dunks it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Holland. He has yet to score.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Knicks trail by 5. Payne up top. Ivy defending. Payne with it. Robinson a screen on Ivy. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Robinson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Detroit up 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Knicks trail by 3. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. They've got Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Ivy with it. Brunson picks him up. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Ivy.
And this is what you want Ivy doing. Attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Towns, a screen on Cunningham. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Cunningham against Brunson. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Pass to Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists tonight.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Now here's Brunson. He had 25 points in the win against Miami.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Duren. Hollins kicks to Ivy. And the 3 off target. And for the Knicks, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Now here's Anunoby. Guarded closely. Back to Brunson. Lets it go with a 3. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from 3?
Duren with the screen on Brunson. Bridges with the steal. Outside, Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Second shot opportunity. That ties it up. Towns has got 9.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You've got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look here for Detroit. Asar Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Here's Thompson. Here's Cunningham. He can't get that one. Towns with the defensive effort. New York has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Cunningham with it. Brunson picks him up. Holland the pass to Cunningham. Now, here's Duren, defended by Towns. Knicks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, for a man his size, Towns does a sensational job running the floor.
There's a screen, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now, here's Bridges. He's coming off a 25-point game against Miami.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New York.
They've managed to force turnovers with their energy and effort defensively, and it's led to some easy offense.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The first free throw is good. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their roles.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Good on both. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And you see that one-motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Monday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Brunson against Cunningham. To the paint, Hollis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Just a fantastic decision maker. Cunningham giving it up in that two-man set.
Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Hardaway. It's tipped. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Wow, Mikel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Pistons passing it around. And the rejection by Towns. Hart the pass to Towns. And he goes big with the dunk right over Asard Thompson.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Thompson looking for an opening. Cunningham for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. Great D that time from Hardaway. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. The Knicks leading by 5. Towns, the pass to Hart, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Outside Hardaway. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson. And Brunson throws it down.
Wow, Jalen Brunson off his feet. Man, that's a big-time finish.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got 3 assists in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Stewart's checked in for the Pistons. Malik Beasley comes in for Holland. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. Miles McBride's checked in for Bridges. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Hardaway. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
I'll tell you, Tim Hardaway Jr. has shown signs of being a lights-out scorer, and he's got the game to do just that.
Good on the second free throw. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
The Knicks leading by 8. Achua kicks to Payne. To the inside. Hardaway with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, you can see Tim Hardaway is in his element right now. This guy is a solid transition player. He knows where to get to.
Here's Payne. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now just a 4-point Knicks lead. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Achua. Stewart misses. The Knicks leading by 4. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Just tremendous concentration by Precious Achua. You can't play defense any better. That's just great offense.
Stewart against Robinson. The screen from Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Now here's Payne, covered by Cunningham. Hart, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Beasley. Over Payne. The offensive rebound. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
McBride bounce pass. Got a piece of it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Hardaway passes to Stewart. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good for the Pistons. Tobias Harris is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Cunningham. And so Stewart nails both of them. 1:29 left in the first half. Payne looking around. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. Second, the Knicks.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. New York moving it around. Hart, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Kicks it out to Beasley. Fires for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Beasley's got 6 points.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Thompson. Now here's Payne. He has 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Ivy passes to Stewart. The score now all even.
It's like Ivy has that sixth sense of where his teammates are on the floor.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Robinson, a screen on Ivy. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Tie game in Detroit. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team is...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings. Which teams are hot and which are not. Guys, what's it like to be at the top of this chart?
It always feels good, Ernie, to be on a winning streak. Players may not watch the rankings, but they do feel that momentum is on their side.
Is that right? Shaq, did you ever feel that when you were on a big win streak?
Well, Ernie, when I look at my career, it was like one big win streak. I maybe lost 5 or 6 games total for 19 years.
5 or 6. That's very impressive. Talking Pistons now. Close game so far for them.
They better be grateful for their bench. The reserves are showing up in a big way.
The others you always talk about, big fella, taking some pressure off the starters here. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Cam Payne is doing. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Knicks head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. These early season injuries are tough to come back from, and it will force them to change the rotation. They'll have to switch up all of those off-season plans and see what changes they make. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Cunningham is out there with Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
The Knicks have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Hart drops them both. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Thompson passes to Duran. Shoots over Anunoby. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Anunoby outside. Bridges sets the screen for Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons trailing. Here's Cunningham. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Hart. 19 points in the game. Brunson chiseling it in.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. It's rebounded by New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. On the wing, Anunoby. Hardaway with the steal. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Detroit making a switch here. Hollins checked in. That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
Here's Bridges. It's hauled in by Harris.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Here's Holland. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hart, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight. Pistons have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 22 points a game last season, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Great anticipation, excellent peripheral vision. His talents are really shining through.
And the Pistons with possession here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Bridges against Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Takes a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pistons trail by 3. Cunningham outside. Harris a screen on Brunson. Releases. Detroit no good that time either. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Hart, that's good.
Well, what a run here offensively by Josh Hart. This guy just keeping the pressure on with his ability to put the ball in the basket.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 19. Outside Hardaway. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's New York. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Anunoby has the open look. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shots good by Duren.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Hart. Brunson sets a screen for Hart. Back to Brunson. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Hardaway finds Duren. This one for 3. Holland, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. For 3, Bridges. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking 3 as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
Cunningham passes to Duren. And here is Hardaway. Bridges with the steal. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Yeah, what a sequence by Mikal Bridges. Classic two-way player, all on display right there.
Duran with the screen on Brunson. That's a 2 from Cunningham. From the top of the key, he buries it. Cunningham's got 21.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. So for the Pistons, Stewart checked in for Duran. Malik Beasley comes in for Hardaway. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Cade Cunningham. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. McBride finds Achua. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 6. And it's Beasley in the corner. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Beasley's got 9.
I wouldn't necessarily call Beasley a specialist, but we know he loves to take and make threes.
Here's McBride, covered by Beasley. Here's Robinson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this, to me, is where Mitchell Robinson is comfortable operating. Because of the length and size, he can put pressure on defenders.
Shoot 2.
No good on the free throw.
Boy, Mitchell Robinson, to me, a big that any team could make excellent use of because his combination of length, his impressive motor, the hustle he shows. To me, this guy just needs to stay healthy, and he can be a force.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Pistons trailed by 3. Here's Holland. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Ivey passes to Beasley. Drains it from beyond the arc. Beasley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready on the catch.
Now Payne. 5 points in the game. To the middle. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for New York.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
No good on that one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
That one is no good. The Pistons trailing. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
Such a smart offensive player. Harris in just the right spot there to finish on the break.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. There's a screen by Achua. Payne with the bounce pass. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Well, Precious Achiuwa, a guy who I think has a high upside. And the reason I say that, he runs the floor. He's got tremendous athleticism. He's able to fit in around great players. He just needs to continue to work on his game.
Now, here's Ivey. Beasley outside. Shot clock at 6. A 3. Here's Holland. A three-pointer, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Robinson dishes to Payne. Robinson a screen on Ivey. Here's Payne. Back to Robinson. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Harris setting the pick for Ivey. No good from Beasley.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby against Harris. Anunoby, no good. Pistons trailed by 5. Holland the pass to Stewart.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Harris. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged 17 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he gives them a nice rotation on the front court. He is a quality reserve.
Well, the one thing you can't teach is size. He's not as developed skill-wise as some guys, but certainly a valuable backup for this team.
And he makes the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And so Stewart nails both of them. The Knicks leading by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Holland with the rebound. The Pistons shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Holland's got his third basket of the night right there. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Payne kicks to Achiuwa. Here's McBride. Misses the 3. The Pistons shooting around 48% so far in the third. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Holland the pass to Ivey. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Achiuwa. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Achiuwa's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Ivey. Payne covering for the tie. The shot by Ivey, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Inside, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Mitchell Robinson will take it to the rim with authority every chance he gets.
Now, here's Ivey. Payne covering, and there's the drive. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Pistons have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And that one falls for Ivy.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Pass to McBride. Fast break, here we go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
This is the next step for Beasley, right? He's got to work harder on the defensive end, get his offense going by playing solid D.
Thompson against Anunoby. Over Thompson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 2. Here's Ivy. 7 points in the game. For the lead. Hits it from three-point range. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead by 1. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we take a listen into the recent huddle from Tom Thibodeau.
Offensively, you got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
You know, Gia, he's always preaching constantly. Defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Achua is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Durant. Pass to Cunningham. There's the lob to Durant. And here's Brunson. Bridges sets the screen for Brunson. Here's Towns. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Malik Beasley.
Beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The first one falls.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. Can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Tobias Harris is checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Ivy on the wing. Thompson outside. Going inside. Oh, my!
Young fella. So fast of foot. On the run, Asir, tough to catch.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Brunson, oh, not bothered by the contact. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Back to Harris. Rebounded by Hart. New York shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's McBride, and it's off from three-point range. The Pistons trailing. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Cunningham's got 23 points. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Brunson finds McBride, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Detroit. Here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Harris. Pass to McBride. Good on the three-point shot. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Cunningham against Brunson. Harris, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Brunson, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And you like how physical Harris can get inside, always looking to initiate contact on offense.
And he knocks down the first one. And Harris drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Bridges. Brunson up top. Covered by Cunningham. Hart kicks to Towns. Clock at 6. Now here's Brunson from downtown. Rebounded by Hardaway. Hardaway's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's double. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Now here's Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Thompson passes to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
And on that drive, Cunningham utilizing that athleticism, blitzing the defense the moment he sees an opening.
Brunson bullies his way inside.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Open shot, Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists tonight. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson outside. To the paint, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Cunningham against Brunson. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside, off the mark. For New York, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Back to Brunson. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Shoots over Duran. Towns, no luck.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Duran with the screen on Brunson. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Knicks with the rebound. Bridges has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Hart has it in the corner. They get the rebound. Towns. And he hits it to tie the game up. Towns has got 20 points.
Well, this team relies, obviously, on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
Harris kicks to Cunningham. Thompson against Bridges. Back to Cunningham. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
That's good from Bridges on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Towns against Duran. Towns with the defensive effort.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Now here's Brunson. No block shot, and he can't bank that one in. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Cunningham. Hardaway for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 6 assists here tonight. Brunson with it. Now defended by Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Hardaway for 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Stewart's checked in for Tobias Harris. And then for New York, Robinson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Miles McBride. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson the pass to Hart. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Back to Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
And Thompson kicks to Stewart. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Oh, that's blocked. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Out to Hardaway. The Pistons working the ball around now. Pass to Duran. 6 to shoot. In the corner, Hardaway with it. And another turnover here by Detroit.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
New York's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. We'll see if they can pull it off. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Robinson against Duran. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson embracing the moment and a big-time bucket.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
That one misses for Robinson. Pistons trailed by 5. Here's Cunningham. That one doesn't go. Brunson with some nice D. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Thompson. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Cunningham passes to Duran. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Knicks leading by 5. Bridges outside. And Bridges jams it in.
Well, Mikal Bridges saying, don't sleep on my athleticism, some big-time hops.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Diving in. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
He's able to hit the second one, and that turns the lead to 6.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Hart finds Brunson. And here is Bridges. Guarded by Hardaway. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
And that one falls for Bridges.
What you admire about Mikal is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
Here's Cunningham. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Cunningham's got 11 points in the quarter.
My goodness, what a move. He left the defender in the dust.
And then effortlessly laid it in. He just makes it look so easy. Ridiculous.
And stolen by Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Brunson with a head of steam. Second chance shot. Robinson misses. Anunoby against Thompson. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Outside for Robinson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Brunson. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Thompson inside the line, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's New York picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.